Metro Boomin want some more, nigga.
Hennessy and Hotwings, you tuning in. Hennessy and Hotwings, you tuning in. Just listen to Miss Hot Sauce, she doing it. I'm fucking with Miss Hot Sauce, she cute as shit. She talking about your city and what's going on. She got tips for you, shorty, how to get it on. She talking to the men and what they doing wrong. Politicking about some business, she a little sassy. Hennessy and Hotwings with some hot sauce, that's real classy. Depending on the topic, she might get nasty. Got the podcast blasting, it's a real classic. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it crackin'. Let's get it crackin'. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it crackin'. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it crackin'. Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it crackin'. Yeah, papers, let's get it crackin'.
Got my Hennessy and Hotwings, let's get it crackin'.
Ooh, I finally did get caught dancing. Yes.
But I saw you.
Damn it.
Oh God, I look so sleepy.
That's all right. We've been working. We've been busy. We've been doing a lot.
Should have
Ooh.
took a nap.
No, then you look like me, like you just woke up. It doesn't work.
I thought you said you were gonna stop doing the nap thing before because it doesn't work well for you.
I did say that. Clearly, I don't stick to what I say out here.
No, I thought about it and then I thought about you because I was like, last time she took a nap and it didn't work out. She said she was tired, so I'm not gonna take a nap. So I've been literally like this.
Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah, I keep giving in, and then I do it, and I'm like, why did I do that? This is stupid. I'm gonna get out of this cycle one day.
Fridays are tough.
They're
Fridays
tough.
are the end of the week. Fridays
No.
are tough. Everybody's just kind of like, fuck it all. This is it. I'm done with this shit. I don't
Period.
have time.
Fuck it.
Outta
I feel
here.
like Fridays are so different, like after 25. Before the Fridays are like, yeah, fucking turn up, it's the end of the week.
Let's
Then
go.
25 hits after that, you're like, just finished a long day of work, want to take a nap. That's my Friday, lit. I don't.
And then after 35, then you're like,
What is Friday? What is that?
you're like, it's time to lay down in the couch and stop
Exactly.
moving. Like that's where it is.
Period.
Big shout outs to our Hot Wings in the comment
Yes.
section. Hi,
What
Hot
up?
Wings.
Hi,
Do you guys
Hot
love
Wings.
it? Do you guys love it? I'm getting used to it. I like it. Hot
It's
Wings.
grown on me. It's grown on me now.
Absolutely. So tonight we have a very special guest. Well, we always have
Oh,
special
yeah.
guests, but
But
this
wait,
time
before we do that, Hot Wings, make sure y'all are sharing this thing. Please share it, share it, share it. Please.
share
right
it up.
now.
Hit the share button. Even if you're not watching it yourself, hit the share button. One of your cooler friends probably wants to listen.
Facts. Because we're
Share.
cool.
This is how
Period.
you hit the share button.
Oh, like that? Yeah.
Like
Good. Okay.
Like that.
Ooh. All right.
But yes, we have a really great guest with us today. We're gonna bring her on stage in a couple of seconds, and we're gonna get this show started.
Let's
Mo, you
get
good?
it.
Everything is good with you?
I'm good over here, baby. You know what I'm saying? It's Friday. I'm ready to get to it. I got some shit to get off my chest. So
Oh, okay.
let's go.
All right.
Let's go.
We want to welcome our guest for this evening. You guys know about her, but Mo will give you the skivvy later.
The skivvy.
And as you can see, it's only the two of us today. Jill Badu is living her
Okay.
best life
Okay.
in Mexico.
Okay.
She
With
was
the Mexican
also
raccoons?
log on, but she's it was her Mexican raccoons or whatever.
Raccoons or something. Yeah. Shout out to Jill and happy belated birthday to Jill, the baby of the crew, the last
Rah, rah, rah.
37.
Yes.
Happy belated to you, boo. But
Party.
yeah, we pretty much assumed that there would be no internet service. There probably is, but she's just drunk and living her life, you know. Yeah,
I like it.
fine.
I fucks with it.
It's fine.
All right, welcoming to the show. We got It's True.
It's
I just
true.
wanted to say that.
It's true.
I was
What's
listening.
happening?
I was listening to Massive Vibes when you were on there, and I was like, I was saying it throughout the house. So that's something else that's really crazy. Is that when I'm listening to the shows and I start to recognize what you guys are doing and whatever, I just be talking back to the radio. Nobody else be listening. It just be me.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah. You know, still working on the phone lines.
We'll get that. We'll get that.
Yeah,
We'll get
We'll
that.
get that. We're baby steps. We're baby steps. So welcome, Lord Jew. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. I'm chilling.
Is that what you want to go by, Lord Jew or
You
Jew
just
Sama?
call me Jew.
Jew.
It's
All right.
Jew. That's
Jew
it.
so Mo, tell us a little bit of okay, bad female artist. Tell us a little bit about who Jew is.
Pretty
And
much.
then
I'll
we'll
do
get
the
her
intro. Yeah, we'll do how this goes. So yeah, I'm Ms. Mofilla, and we have Miss Lord Jew, the Queen of Petty. I'm gonna say it, crazy live on Instagram, but also a rap artist who just dropped her EP, Boss Talk Volume 2. Make sure y'all are streaming that thing. So, Jew, I can't run your resume. I think only you can do it best. So, for those who are living under a rock, let us know who you are, Lord Jew.
I mean, you're doing a great job. I
Well,
mean,
thank you. Well,
She's
thank
like, I like it.
I like when you do what you gotta do for me.
Don't be giving me that pep talk, Judy. You know I like it. You know I like it.
Yeah, Boss Talk Volume 2 out right now on all streaming platforms. Search Lord Jew everywhere. You can find that. My second EP, my second body of work as an artist. I also do fitness. I'm a health and fitness guru. I've been doing that. Been doing my fitness stuff. I mean, I was about to say shit.
You can say shit. This is where you can say it. This is where you
I
can be free.
remembered.
Fuck
This is where
shit.
you can be free.
I've been doing yoga. A lot of people know me from that. I play sports. A lot of people know me from that. You know, I give free advice. A lot of people tap into that. So, I'm in the streets.
She's out here, baby. She's out here.
What kind of advice you be giving?
I don't know. Just when I be in my mood, sometimes I go on Snapchat or I go on live or whatever.
Tune into Lord Jew live. Oh boy,
Yeah.
it's pretty intense.
I like a good live. So
what are you looking for? What's
the goddamn keys to the radio station?
Oh, that's interesting. That's okay.
All right.
Yeah.
We'll deal with that.
Well.
We'll deal with that when they come and get them. So I just saw them. Whatever. So yeah.
Get into these lashes, girl.
That's right. Get it to him. Get it to him. Wait. Why do your eyes have to look like that, Sasha?
Oh, sorry. I'm like, I don't have on eyelashes too. I look like a little roach. So today,
not a roach.
I don't know why it's a roach.
Not good.
Maybe like a bird.
Yeah, birdie.
A freshly hatched bird.
Fresh.
A freshly hatched one.
Bird.
Tweet, tweet.
Okay. This is what we're doing tonight. All right.
Before we get started the show, we always do just a check-in with everybody, both the Hotwings, who are our live studio audience somewhere in virtual world, and ourselves, just to find out where we're at in life when it comes to love, sex, and relationships. So we will start with Mofilla.
I am ready. You understand me? I have been revving up all day because I was like, I got to get this shit off my chest. I'm going to start off by saying shout out to the Zoe. His Haitian flag is starting to tuck out now. The first 3 weeks, we're 3 weeks in, doing all the whining and dining, doing everything he's supposed to do.
My nigga whining and dining.
And you already know. But now that Zoe flag is starting to fly a little bit. So we had a random conversation today where he just so matter-of-factly mentioned that he's still on the app that I met him on. Now, mind you, there's no expectations of you having to delete the app, this, that, and the third.
Is there no expectations of you having to delete that?
I made a personal decision to delete it for myself because I know me. I can't focus on more than one connection at one time. So I have an already roster of hoes. We've made it clear we have rosters of hoes. But I didn't know we were still looking to add new hoes to the roster. Feel me?
So come with what you already have.
Exactly. If you're trying to tie up loose ends, why are we still on apps? I don't understand. Now, however, no, I didn't fuck them up. I said duly noted, and that's exactly how I feel about it. Oh, clearly I need to reopen my doors because this is not the end all be all. We're just out here waiting for the next best thing. I know that's right. He does need to focus on me, God damn it. And if you still got time to be swiping left and right, then clearly you're just waiting for the next best thing to come upon you. And I'm not signing up for that. Especially if you in my ear the night before screaming, "Oh, you belong to me." No, we're not gonna do that.
Ooh. When did he
We
say
belong
that? Like, what were you
together.
doing when he said
You already
you
know
belong
what was
to me?
happening, but he
That
does it
doesn't count,
no, because
Mo.
then he also says it every 2 minutes. Who do you belong to? And this is outside of the bedroom. So don't play these games of trying to stake claim, but you out here still swiping left and right. I know that's right. Shout out to the Hot Wings. Delete this mofo. Like, nah, I'm not playing these games. Whole card, back out. I'm out here in these streets. Like, I'm not doing this for people.
What you gotta say, you?
What you guys say, Jude?
I
Yo,
would.
oh, sorry. I see the finger. I see the finger now. I was on my rant. I was on my
See,
rant.
this is where my good advice comes in. I'm so good
Okay.
at this. First of all, um, if you have your options open and you're confiding in someone that you like and they have their options open, I don't think you have the right to tell them what they can and cannot do
You're right.
unless those was already set on the table. But I feel like if there's rules in that, it's never gonna work because that's where jealousy comes in. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So um
I agree. I would never make
if
you delete it
there
or anything,
right,
but I'm not gonna stick around while you do it.
so you feeling some type of way about someone having options open or trying to bring more people in, whether or not you are in a relationship with that man or just chilling with him or whatever, niggas is gonna do that regardless.
Niggas gonna nig.
So niggas is gonna nig.
Guess
Mhm.
what? I'll be
So
by myself before I be a bitch to be like, "Hey, niggas is
so
nigging."
no,
I'll be
no.
by myself.
This is where the trueness comes into it.
Hmm.
You don't gotta stick around for things that you will not tolerate.
Exactly.
But there is a but.
Okay.
But
If the dick is good.
no, it's never if
That's
the dick is
not
good.
okay. See, this is why I don't give the advice.
It's never if the dick is good. It's the fact that there's no perfect nigga. And you're always gonna have to remind a nigga about certain behavior. So it's all about what you tolerate. You
Hmm.
feel what I'm saying? Like
Hmm.
if the nigga was like that from jump and you knew that and you liked him from jump, how you think a year down the line he's gonna change that if you like that from jump? It
I
should have been
agree.
nipped in the butt in the beginning. You
Hmm.
know what I'm saying? Like 3-4 months now, he still got the app, and you're like, oh, I didn't know that we were still doing that. Blah blah blah
We
blah. When
still
that's
on that.
right, or like anything. I'm just saying that because that was her. I guess
Yeah.
that was your final straw. It's just was you even open to having that conversation? Like, because things like that can be open conversation to taking things to the next level. Because you never know. He could have been like, oh, she probably doesn't care. Because niggas is
Oh
dumb,
no.
bro.
I
Niggas
They
is
are
have.
dead dumb, bro.
They're
snap
so
Niggas
dumb.
is
dead
dead
dumb.
dumb.
And that's
So
why
it's like,
I have TED Talks with these niggas. Trust me. Like I get that they're dumb. So I let people know where I am. There's nothing you got to question about where I am emotionally with you. However, I'm not going to impose for you to do the same thing. That's your choice. Now, if you choose to continue to be out there, that's your business. It's now my choice to determine whether I want to deal with it or not. And
right,
quite frankly, I don't want to. I'm too old. I don't want to. I'm tired.
No,
mm,
I think that that is very true too, and I think that's why I've been single for so long, because I've been single for so long that if you're not bringing something super magical to me, then I don't need it because I can literally just do what I'm doing by myself. Like
right,
Hmm.
I don't have a problem with that. Sex comes very freely. I don't have those issues, so it's not like I'm necessarily looking for anything. And I'm busy, so I don't really have the time to be chasing after and questioning things that I don't want to
Exactly.
question. But I'm still a girl, so I do
right,
get emotional and stick
right.
right in my. I go right into my feelings, like deep diving them until I be like, oh. Honey, no, that's not cute.
No, making up shit. Wait a minute.
Deep diving.
Deep
Okay.
shoop. Jew,
Mm.
next.
Yes.
Where
What's your status, sis?
where you
What's
at?
your status? Mm.
You know that meme where the dog is very calm in the room and the world everything's on fire.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's where I'm at right
It's
now.
fine. Everything is fine.
Everything's great. Everything's great. So
I
it's
love it
like
here.
I try and do my best to stick it together and be a role model and inspiration and look and find reasons why to keep on keeping on because it's every other day I want to quit or I want to just like hang it up and just isolate myself and just be in my room and not do shit. But then I find the inspiration that I'm inspiring people and that I am doing it for a reason. So
So
that's where I am.
You're not with anybody right now.
Oh, were you asking if I'm dating?
Yeah, that's what we want to know.
Relationship status.
Nah, yeah, I'm single.
She's single as a dollar bill, guys.
Single as fuck or just single?
I think it's as fuck.
Wait.
What makes it as fuck?
Because as fuck could be okay. Single AF
Like I'm
could
dead
be
not talking to nobody.
yeah, like nobody
Oh,
or
all right. I'm just single.
yeah, or single,
Got a couple tucks in the
or
back. Got a
you
couple tucks
single
in
and
the back.
fucking, or niggas is out here.
I'm outside.
Yeah,
Niggas is outside.
yeah.
I just cut a few hoes off.
It be like that.
They
You know,
they wasn't
changing.
doing the right thing.
Mm-hmm.
And the seasons are changing. Sometimes you got to switch out rosters for the
Season
season.
is changing.
Yeah.
I gotta find
Seasonal
something
roster.
new, something nice and snuggly, someone that nice to
Facts.
snuggle,
Good old body heat right now. This is what
nice and warm.
Yes.
No, that's real. That is very, very real because man, wintertime be kind of crazy. Yeah, it's times where you want to be under the blanket and then you sitting under the blanket and be like horny.
Damn it. Now I'm
Horny. Hey, and you sitting there going through your can't stand him. I'll call him last. Like it sucks when you don't have at least a consistent somebody.
Yeah.
Agreed.
Like especially during the window. Summertime, you're like,
I'm in the streets. This hot girl summer.
Exactly.
Yes.
I'm on dates. We walking the beach. We smoking in the playground. We do all the things. But in wintertime, you be like, I don't have time for that shit. Can you just come over and hold me?
Yeah, that's all I want.
Sad. And as for me, so I went on a couple of dates.
How's that going?
They were good dates.
But still
what's a good date?
Like when you go out and you're like bonding and you're talking and then the conversation is flowing. But neither one of them, I didn't know if, if they made my lady dick hard. So I was like, I don't know.
Two different people?
Yeah, two different
We're
people.
dating.
I'm having a hot girl winter. So I don't know. And I just feel like I always look for that little component, that little tingly feeling. And maybe because I don't think that they're like, they bout that life. They talk, especially when niggas see a boss bitch, they talk a good talk. But we all know that deep down inside, I don't think they're capable of really actually dealing with that. Like if you're not like a builder bitch, or if you're not like somebody who is needy and shit, they don't really know what to do with that. So they either kind of take the cautious road or all that whatever. And I just
or self-sabotaging road where they run away because they scared to deal with all your power. I know that's right.
I want you to call me so I look at my phone and be like, this nigga again. Hello. How you doing? That's what I need in my life.
Want you to aggravate me, but I still answer.
Yeah. He called me again. Yes. Okay, fine. I'm coming. You got me some chicken. All right, whatever.
Yeah,
so
Aggie.
But yeah, so like we started out talking about relationships and stuff like that. So what is it like? So you are a super sexy, super out there female rapper.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Mo. Oh, man.
I mean,
yeah, you're a super sexy. You're out there. I just finished reading an article about you and Cake Swag, and the other lady is a little bit new to me. What's her name?
Which one? There was Queen Doll, and then there was
Shelly Marie.
Shelly Marie.
Thank you.
And you guys were just talking about like the hypersexuality of rap and how when you do it, it's a problem.
Right.
And we saw that
everything we always do is a problem.
Okay.
We can never do anything except for if we're told to do it, and even then, it still might be a problem.
It's still a problem.
Right.
One of the things in it. So taking it back to Cardi B and Meg Thee Stallion, they did a WAP song "Wet Ass Pussy," and it was a big to do. Not because of the quality of the song, not because of the video, not because it was about women talking about their sex and their sexuality and what they like to do. And it was so crazy to me. It triggered so many men to be angry and in their feelings. And I still don't understand it. So for you, what was that like as a female rapper who is very, like sexy and everything like that, knowing that when you come out with your lyrics, no matter how real or not they are, these motherfuckers are gonna have a problem with it?
I mean, it's just like a here we go again type of situation. It's just like, when will y'all hang it up situation? It's just like, oh my God, when are y'all gonna give it a rest? Shut up. Shut up. Blocked. 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 Shut up. Shut
Like, leave me
up.
alone.
Shut up.
Leave me alone.
You're stupid. You're dumb. Nope. You're wrong. Dumb. Dumb. Tell your mother that. Go tell your mother that. Go tell your, because you gotta always bring up niggas as moms. If niggas feel so strongly, if niggas feel so strongly about what they're saying, go tell your mother that, and I'll respect you. Oh, you can't? How many baby fathers your mother got? Oh, you don't remember? All right, so cool. So say that, nigga, because
I got in trouble the other day for this guy was talking about abortion or something. And I was like, this is what happens when your mom doesn't exercise the right to have an abortion. And I got in trouble and I almost got kicked off Facebook. And my friend was very mad at me for talking to people like that. But it just seemed like some people just need to be told about their mothers or to, reference their mothers. And I do that all the time. I've got to stop. Somebody's gonna punch me in my face.
No, because
like,
I feel like if any man could come at a woman in a way that he is telling her about herself that he has no right to,
I agree.
Go tell your mother that.
Yeah, no, I get
She'll
that.
slap fire out you, bro. she never raised you to be like that. She raised you to I would think that your mom raised you to be a man and lead and provide and protect. You know what I'm saying? and please us, provide for us and protect us. If you can't do none of those, hang it up. Shut up. We don't want to hear nothing else.
That is a big issue right now. The unprotection of Black women in general. I think this is a problem. I was arguing with somebody again on stay off the fucking
Facebook. Stay off Facebook, sis. Get off.
I'm slowly switching over to LinkedIn because those are my people over there. So I'm like, Facebook's gotta go because I just be arguing with these fucking numbskulls all the time about dumb shit. Like especially this Tory Lanez and Meg Thee Stallion thing. At first it was like, if he did it, she cut her foot on a glass. It wasn't even a shot.
Right. The narrative changed so many different times. We it's found like stick to one. You know what I'm saying? Like we at the end of the day, we wasn't there, bro. At the end of the day, none of us was there. We have a right to feel who we can coincide with, who we gravitate towards more. Obviously, as women, we're gonna feel for her more because we always get silenced. No one ever believes us, so obviously we're gonna feel for her more. We as people should believe that there's two sides to every story. We should give everybody a chance. But look how people are behaving. Look how he's behaving, bro.
Yeah, it's nuts. It's absolutely nuts. And then
childish.
When that record dropped, I was like, bruh, is this what we're doing right now? Is this real?
Like I don't want to get too deep in it because again, it's not our business. We wasn't there, but she didn't say nothing to the cops this whole time, and then you go and diss her on the song, and now she's pressing charges. So look how stupid you look, bro. Exactly. Look how stupid you look, bro. All that for what?
It's all almost like look how stupid they all look because as the narrative change and as more evidence come out that point to him, it's like, oh, if he did it, he would have got arrested. He's arrested. But if he did it, he could still get off. And they always like it's like, how much does a Black woman have to say to you, and what does she need? What kind of evidence, hardcore CSI evidence, do you need to believe her? Oh no, y'all just want to believe all women, no matter what. It's not about that, bro. Like, shut the fuck up. Like,
there's just certain things you don't. I'm an irrational person. I don't really see where the benefit in Meg Thee Stallion coming out to tell a lie. Like, where would the benefit come in from that?
Like she needed a career boost.
She's here. She went.
She's there. She's up there. She doesn't need the publicity. She doesn't need that shit. So it just doesn't make any sense to me why I would just be like, oh yeah, he shot me.
Someone
shot me. My fault.
No, you good. But yo, I wanted to kind of ask a question more on the lines of like the hypersexuality and how you maintain in the business with that, even with the OnlyFans portion, because it's publicly known. Lord, you has an OnlyFans. Make sure you support that shit. God damn it, yo.
Subscription.
That's what I was gonna say. I need you to give me the keys because I need to know how to get a lucrative career off of this, sis. Because your
I
ads
mean,
are on
it's
point.
What is
it's
how much is how much is your subscription?
$12.99.
Oh, you premium.
How was that premium?
I don't know. 'Cause one time when I was thinking about doing an OnlyFans, I was like, I'm gonna charge $4.
Oh
I mean, it
damn.
all depends on the content you're gonna give and what your fans want from you. Because people gotta understand, OnlyFans is what people want from you. What have people been asking from you that you haven't, really tapped into? You know what I'm saying? Um, and what you're comfortable with. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you shouldn't be doing anything you're not uncomfortable for, and you shouldn't be charging anything that you don't feel is reasonable. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at the same time, you might feel like, oh, I should be charging $40, but how many people are gonna pay
Actually
$40?
pay it. Yeah.
More people are gonna pay $10, $12 than $40. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I could probably get 100 people to pay $12 right now than 100 people to pay $40 and $50. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And I mean, I
But
wanted to throw it out there because I feel like so many people put like a negative connotation about having an OnlyFans page. And like you said, it's not just about like porn or nakedness or nudity. It's about showing your audience things that they normally wouldn't see on your platforms.
right.
Now, you happen to be blessed, praise the Lord, okay, to where you have a dope vegan body where you've been working out, working hard for it. So, yes, of course, your OnlyFans is going to be a little bit more racy than what we see on social media. But I commend you for it. Like you put up a post that said, like, if God gave me this body, you damn well sure I'm gonna use it. So, what has been your responses thus far with OnlyFans?
I haven't gotten anything bad.
Uh huh.
And what surprised me the most is most of the men in my life supported it,
That's dope.
because if you knew me or been following me for a while, I've always been open to sharing my body on like
Hmm.
pictures of myself, a little bit more, on the, you know, not nude, but like,
Yeah.
you
Just,
know,
well, I guess we call it racy. I hate that word because it
explicit
makes it, yeah, explicit. There we go.
explicit side of things.
Hmm.
And it was just like when someone had told me, like, girl, like my friend had to check me, like, girl, like you're doing all this and niggas is watching you for free, bro. You
Facts,
might as well
facts.
just make it and charge niggas for the same thing, and maybe get a
Hmm.
little more spicier, but the same exact thing, bro. Because
Hmm.
they're still looking, they're still lusting over it, they're still, what I'm saying, they want to see more. Oh, even if I give them one thing, it's always a comment, oh, show this or show that, or just, what I'm saying, wanting more. What I'm
Uh-huh.
saying? So it's like, if I could drive that traffic into an income, might as
Hell
well.
yeah. Hell yeah. And that was a smart ass move, especially during this pandemic where everybody has to find, especially artists, you guys have to find like creative ways of getting to that bag because touring and getting to these shows are not happening like that. Everything is
Right.
virtual. So shout out to you for taking a pandemic and being like, I got to pivot for your ass for sure.
Panoramic.
Okay. Whole panoramic view for you. I know that's fucking right. So they got these questions here. I'm sure Hot Sauce at this point is looking for her keys to the station. That's where she just appeared to real quick.
Hmm.
But it looks like the next question, and I'm still trying to get a concept of what they mean here. But they're trying to say, have you ever been set up and then left for dead? So I'm trying to figure out in context exactly what we mean in general in life, or
I feel
like,
like it's probably in general. Anybody could have, a certain different scenario how they felt set up and left for dead. It could be in their home, somewhere
mhm,
out. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
I have
So tell us your
plenty
setup
of
and left for
different.
dead story.
I have so many different. I felt left for dead situations. Um, hmm.
Hmm.
I
I got to
mean,
think about mine too. I'm like, dang, I got to
I
think about
have
mine.
one. I have a few. I'm just trying to feel like which one will be the best to tell.
Okay.
I guess I can do one that's more, general, that more people can relate to. I went out with a couple of friends after the club,
Hmm.
a close friend, and I guess I would call the other two associates because we just met them there. And I've seen them before, but I'm not really cool with them. I don't
Oh,
even know their names or whatever,
cool. I
whatever.
hate those type of situations, but
Right.
mhm.
But I'm cool, you know what I'm saying? I feel out energy, I feel out vibes. I'm always down, to be, you know, just welcoming people. You know what I'm saying? Even though I might be to myself at times, I'll still welcome you to be around because no one wants to be alone. You know, I have like a little sympathetic side.
Oh, look at you.
So we went out to eat, and Shorty ordered food. And then she's like, "Oh, I'm gonna go on the phone real quick." And she got up and left to go talk on the phone. And bitch never came back, bro.
Oh no! If you like the standard ditching the bill move, like that's
but she didn't ditch the bill. Well, she ditched the bill, but she didn't really do it because she didn't eat.
Oh,
she just ordered food and left. So I'm like, girl, why couldn't you just come inside and cancel your order or anything? Like common courtesy,
y'all
bro.
still had to pay for her food that she didn't even eat.
And I was thinking about wilding out, but I was like, I don't want to go to jail today, bro. I don't want to have to turn up on any of these niggas.
That's real shit.
I'm definitely not coming back here no more because I just told you that Shorty left and we're not gonna pay for that, and they didn't really care. So I was just like, all right, because I know if I turned up, they would have took it off the bill.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But
you're right. These days it's way too hectic, and people love calling the police, and we don't have time for none of that these days.
Right.
And it's funny because now that you mentioned that, my story is pretty similar to that. It was you know, you can't take Black people in a big group out to eat dinner, like shit goes sideways. So we was at the place. The service was pretty bad. So everybody at the table, except for me, because I was the one that planned this whole thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So everybody at the table is like, "Oh, this service is bad. I'm not paying for this." Da, 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 da. So you know, after a while, after hearing all this complaining, I'm like, "So what everybody want to do? Are we on a combined census that we ain't paying this bill and we getting the fuck up out of here? What's up?" Yeah. So I start, you know, trying to gather up stuff. I'm noticing people are leaving already.
Mm-hmm.
People are heading out. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm not going to be the last one left here. I leave too, right? But me being the good Samaritan I am, I can't leave people for dead. So two of my closest friends were still inside and I didn't know what they were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So I come in and I'm like, yo, what are y'all doing? Da, da, da. We're supposed to be heading out. As they're talking to me, the waitress person comes. I turn around. I'm standing by my damn self. They done already took off, okay? And now I'm there and they're looking for me to fucking pay the bill. Like you, I don't want to turn up. I'm not trying to go to jail. So I literally ended up paying the bill for the entire party.
Damn.
Fuck all y'all. That was years ago. That's why I don't fuck with y'all. No,
are you cool with any of them anymore?
No, I'm still cool. We were like, oh my God, in our 20s at that time. So I mean, there's a couple of them that I'm still associates with, but you better believe we ain't going out to no damn group dinners no more. You better believe that.
Damn.
Fuck out of here. Now, speaking on that, because I feel like something like that could cause us to have trust issues. But have you felt like when dealing with people trying to build a relationship, there she goes. You back? You back, baby? Did you find the key?
Ah!
Okay. All right.
I'm so you know I got mad stairs. Keep going.
Oh, you was doing the stairs. All right. So we was just telling our Left for Dead stories. I was figuring out, I was like, this is for like in real life or just general life that we got set up? Or is this like in love and sex and relationships? So we told our general life Left for Dead stories. Both of them happened to be Black people at a restaurant not acting right and leaving us with the bill that they didn't want to pay for, pretty much. Yeah, shout out to those people. They suck at life.
Suck at life, bro. Every time I see this girl, I grill her. Like, girl.
Like, ew, what type of level of low are you? Like, what type of
Very
level?
low.
That's my worst fear of somebody leaving me with a bill. Like, who told you I got money? And it's not who told you I got money. It's like, who told you I got money to be supporting your ass? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Like, what makes you think I'm not going to end up in jail too? Like, what makes you think I can pay it?
Like, suppose I forgot my wallet too.
Now what?
Now what we gonna do? Now I got to sit here and be the citizen and figure it out. No. I got to text my mama. Can you cash at me some? Like, that's a lot, and I don't think it's fair.
At all. Do you have any Left for Dead story before we move over to the next question?
I don't think that I have any Left for Dead stories. I said that one time I got catfished.
Oh.
How was you dead?
She's like, how was you dead?
Why did you die? I didn't die. It was nothing that affected me in any type of way at all. Like, it was just like,
you was just bamboozled.
Yeah, I was hoodwinked and bamboozled. It felt nasty. I didn't like it.
But he was a weirdo on top of it because he was like watching the shows. He was literally tuned into the Henny and Hotwings live while he was standing her up and catfishing her. Like,
the motherfucker is probably listening now.
Right now. Shout out to you. I hate that we keep giving you all this time, but it was just some weirdo shit. Oh shit, we got a Jill Badu coming through. I just get the message. Oh snap, Jill is checking in all the way from motherfucking Mexico. Hi, boo.
Hi guys.
Hey.
With the
Can you
mask
guys
on.
hear me?
It's hard
Yes.
to with this
I'm
mask on.
militant with the
Reggie.
mask. I'm not playing any games.
Oh my god.
You're militant with the mask and with the coronavirus, but you took your ass all the way to Mexico. To
The
be
home of
militant.
Corona. The home of
What is
Corona.
the point? Hi,
And yes-
Jill.
That's Jill Badu if you can't tell with the Batman mask on. If you can't tell.
What up, big dog?
I just wanted to
we
pop
are
in
taking-
and say hi.
Thank you
Appreciate you.
for saying hi. What are you doing there?
I just finished having dinner.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
That is all. All right, carry on.
You're
with
so
your Left
aggy,
4 Dead
Jill.
stories.
You're so aggy. We love you, Jill.
hello. Nice for you to join us.
Full on mask and everything.
Yeah, I can't say that I have any Left for Dead stories only because I think I would kill a motherfucker if he left me for dead. Or a bitch who left me for dead.
Facts.
Like I would have to go to their house and speak to them aggressively. Like shake them up by the shoulders.
Shake them up, shake them up, shake them up.
Is she still there?
I don't know, but shout out to the person asking if we're taking questions. Yes, definitely submit any questions you may have. If we can, we'll ask them. Don't be asking nothing crazy.
Yeah, we'll get around.
Don't be asking nothing crazy.
We'll see.
To the nakers.
Okay, to the
We'll
makers
see
out
what we
there.
have going on. I didn't even really get that. I didn't even. Why did that subject come up? Leaving you for dead?
Because that was one of the questions, and I was like, I don't know what that's about. Like, have you ever been set up and left for dead? I was like, wow, that's kind of dramatic question.
I remember. Yo, since you're still there, what is the left for dead question about?
Okay. All right.
She's gotta go.
Technical difficulties.
Yeah.
Get down, baby.
Oh, that's what it was about. It wasn't necessarily like about legit, like it was onto that. So she was dealing with a guy. He did something for her. It didn't work, and he never resurfaced to like fix it or to make sure it was okay. And I think I did have a story like that too. Who was it? Some nigga I was talking to. I don't remember what the exact story was, but like it was one of those situations where they set you up like for failure, like legitimately set you up for failure and don't follow through and never even circle back around and say like, how did that work? How did you make out with that situation? Like they just don't give a shit at all about your feelings. Oh, this dude I used to talk to. Yes, I remember because when it was time for the Kickstarter for us to raise money for the radio station, there was this dude that I used to talk to, and he was well off. He had a lot of money, and I hit him up at first. I was hitting up everybody. Yo, hook a nigga up, help me out. I'm trying to do big things. And I remember he was like, yo, I got you. I'm just watching everything. Make sure you good. Let me cook. Let me do what I gotta do. This motherfucker gave me $150. I said,
bruh,
you have like 17 properties. You're collecting mad dough. And I remember like throughout the relationship, I was disrespected quite a few times. This is crazy. I remember one time we was here chilling and he was just like, I like you so much because you like my buck girl. Your buck girl? Like meaning like anytime he goes out with me, he doesn't necessarily have to spend any more than $100. So I was his buck girl. I was
wow.
like, oh, wow. Like that was the classiest way to call me basic as fuck.
Yeah.
It hurt.
Like that's a whole that I would have been a little hurt. I'd have been hurt by that. Like you're not just gonna call me cheap, just straight up like that. Like you my butt girl, you my light work. Like wait a minute.
I got stuck in it for another 3 months after that. I did break it off one time, but then he coerced me with food. So
Was
I
it
went
tacos?
to eat,
Was it tacos?
and then he was like, "Yo, I got you. I got you a little something." So he like slipped something in my purse, and then when I was on my way home, it's $100.
A buck.
Fuck. You were supposed to get at least a little bit
At least
more
he
than
kept it a buck. The punchline.
No,
Black.
and I always remember that. So from now on, I was like, "Ain't nobody only gonna spend $100. It could be $110. It could be, you know,
$109.99. That's what I'm at.
it gotta be 125, bitch." No, but that hurt, and that made me change my perspective on my worth.
Yes, I know that's right.
So now I make niggas pay
Oh,
a lot.
she said I'm more than a buck around
Yeah,
here.
I'm more
I quit.
$150.
probably.
I know she said just we buck 50. I might be 175. I might be
Solid buck
175 out
50.
here.
We'll take a we'll switch the pace real quick, and I just kind of want to, since this customer, since this hot wing,
Sorry.
since this hot wing asked this great question. Why are you policing
Oh,
me?
because we told him don't say nothing crazy. That's why.
Oh,
Yeah.
when did you start rapping, and how long ago? And that's a really good question to kind of flip the script.
It's a really good question, but everybody asks me that, and I want to know why. Like, why is that what people want to know?
Mm.
Well, in perspective. So I think I knew of you prior to when you started rapping.
Mm-hmm.
And you were really just kind of heavy in the gym. You were like body goals. Motherfuckers was following you. You was doing your workouts. You and Ash were, like body goals. Ugh. Then you started rapping, and you just started coming out in the game, and you were letting shit go. Like you were just going ham with it. And I guess people always wonder about those kind of situations, because they're like, like, how come she wasn't doing this before? And usually when we talk to rappers, and they be like, I've been rapping since I was like 6 years old. Like in elementary school, I wrote the first nursery rhyme. Like things like that.
I mean,
So, when people have like a later bloom in their career,
yeah.
It's one of those things. Oh, and he said, "'Cause you nice."
Oh, thank you. I can say that I started rapping out loud probably 15, 16, around that age, but never taken seriously, never wanted to be a rapper. Always loved hip hop, always loved rap, always knew I could write, just never thought of it that way. A lot of people pushed me in that direction, like my brother, boyfriends, niggas just out that was just there. People that I meet randomly, oh, you rap, what do you do? Like the way you talk, the way you carry yourself, shit like that. I recorded my first song when I was like 17, and then I dropped my first song 2 years ago. So I took it serious. No, Flop was 2 years ago. I was not 17.
That was one of my favorites, because I was like, I feel you on that. I'm not gonna flop.
Oh, thank you. Yeah. It was just the same thing, the same type of energy. Yo, Drew, you should rap. You should do this shit. Like, da 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 da. Just do it, do it, do it. I was like, all right, fine. And then the motivation behind it was Flop was actually a diss song, so I had to diss a nigga.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What happened? Tell us everything.
I can't. I mean, if you listen to the song, you should be able to catch the subliminals in there. You know what I'm saying?
I just be rapping chorus.
Don't fuck with the thirst. You can't be my man. So obviously, he's a thirsty nigga. Thirsty nigga. Things like that.
Isn't that how most haters kind of come out? It started off that they wanted you, admired you, wanted something from you. It didn't happen, so then they become a hater. Isn't that usually how it happens?
It's like how you are when a dude is trying to talk to you, and you ignore him, or you don't show him the attention that he wants, to be like, you
Like,
ugly anyway, bitch.
Yeah, I didn't want you anyway.
I was just mad beautiful where you wanted to give me your life, and now all of a sudden I'm mad ugly, yo. Wow. Okay. All right. Fine. So yeah, I guess that question, what gave you like when did you know that this is something that you wanted to do full time?
When I got a lot more positive feedback and a lot more, support, random people. I'm like, how are these people finding me? How do they know who I am? Just reposting me and just showing me love. Like, if I could reach people that I don't know on my own, imagine if I had an engine behind me, or I had people really pushing me and da da da. So it's just like it's only a matter of time. So my shit only got to get into the right hands. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you're definitely in your lane. I think there's definitely a lane for like I call it swagging. I call it swagging on beats. Like your voice and your cadence and everything is just kind of like you ride the beat, and like I said, all your beats are heavy 808, crazy, and that's just your lane. That's Lord Jew's lane, and I love it. That shit goes hard.
Thank
I came in. I feel like I came in a little bit late to the game. I found you on Zuvi, on the Zuvi movement, and I was
you.
like, I don't know who this woman is, but this shit is a fucking bop. Like I'm at I'm at home like, ooh, you know what I mean?
Oh.
But what I do admire so much, and I had mentioned it to another friend of mine, is like how to interact with your following and keep that traction going. So whether it's music, whether it's your lives, whether it's you just on Twitter bugging out, like people pay attention to what the fuck Jew has to say.
I told you it's the free advice, bro. I don't know what it is. Niggas just come to me like niggas just want, yo, can I get some advice? Can I ask you a question? Like, why you want to ask me, bro?
What are the questions? What are the questions usually around? Is it about the
Girl,
music or is it about just life?
anything, like random niggas, random females. You know what I'm saying? I always want to help the females, so that's never a problem. But when a random nigga hits me up on some, yo, can I ask you a question? And it's really on some like, really some advice. Just like, why do you even want my advice? You know what I'm saying? Like, why do
I'm
you
gonna
think
tell you
my
why.
advice would work for you?
I'm gonna tell you why, because you a real nigga, Jew. That's why. That's what it is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I say that from one real nigga to another one. You know what I'm saying?
He's a real
Like,
nigga too.
I'm a real nigga, son. But no, what I mean by that is like you're very feminine and everything, but you have that masculine aura. You have that real nigga mentality, and you live by those real nigga ass rules. So there's a lot of men that, let's call it what it is, look up to you. It's crazy. So I'm sure they be hitting you up for advice. And I'm sure they like what they see too. Let's not front.
Let's get straight to the point.
I feel like more dudes should, like ask women more questions.
Of course.
Because I feel like their perception about what's going on and how things work with us and
Loud
what
and wrong.
think that they know exactly, strong and wrong all the time. Like, oh, I got a sister. I know niggas. I know women. No, you don't. You know your sister,
actually mentally
your
challenged.
mother. You don't know women. Like I hate that. Like I know because all of my friends, they went through the same thing. So that's how all women are. No. Why don't you ask a woman? Why don't you stop asking your little bitch ass friends and
Or
ask
beta bitches.
a woman a question just for advice? Just throw it at her. Like, what do you think about this?
Men have crazy egos.
Yeah.
You better preach.
And that's literally all they have. So if their ego's gone, it's just over with. Now now everyone has to die.
Because there's no more ego left. Period.
Everyone's dying.
Oh, here goes another audience question.
I like
What
this
makes you feel inspired or like your best self? Like what do you find inspiration out of?
I mean, I feel like I touched a little bit on it earlier. Like I said, when random people just reach out to me and just tell me how I affected their life, or how I, motivated them to do something, or how my music or anything that I've done. Like I'll be out in the club and girls will come up to me and just talk to me about shit, and sometimes I'm a little awkward about it because it's just like I'm awkward sometimes, but I'll listen and have that conversation, and it's just if it's genuine and it makes you feel good. Like, damn, like I'm just doing me. I don't feel like I'm doing anything special, but to make another person feel a certain way makes me feel like, all right, I don't give a fuck if niggas is hating on me. I don't give a fuck if this bitch don't like me. I'm doing something right, bro. Something gotta be right, bro. Like,
that's right.
What's better than making people feel good about themselves?
I know that's right. I like that answer.
Me too. Again, it's a real ass answer. A lot of days people are too busy shitting on other people and don't really necessarily want to help people. And it's funny to me because you feel like if I help this person, they gonna take what? They're coming to you for help.
What are they going to take from you?
That means that they still need to apply it. So you're still ways ahead of them. You don't have anything to worry about. Like I give people free advice, free gems all the time. Hey, what do you use to do this? This is what I use. This is the website. Go do it. Be great. If you need help, let me know. Because it doesn't take anything from me. It's not doing anything for me. You are not me.
Because the best thing that you could pass on in life is knowledge. Like
Preach.
that's the best thing you could pass on in life to anybody, your kids, your family, your friends, because now they're better than what they were before. You know what I'm saying? Like
Exactly.
now they can move better. Now they're, saying they can think better and now they're smarter. So it's like if you can't see that, and if that makes you envious of someone, or if you withhold information because you don't want people to be better than you, then there's something wrong with you, bro. There's something
Yeah.
wrong with you. That's just mad weird. Like I know people like that you see they have something nice. Oh, hey, where'd you get that? They'll not answer or not,
Oh
what I'm saying?
no.
Oh,
Or
oh,
sub
you
you
trying to
or sub
jack
you
me? Like,
about it. Like, oh,
no,
bitch, you
not.
always want to do no, bitch. Like, shut up. You're mad weird, bro. Nobody wants to be like fucking weirdo.
Now I see some other questions, but I did want to ask the questions that we had set up with the love,
Yeah.
sex, and relationships. Jump back and forth. I'm not trying to take over.
No.
I'm not trying to take over. I just realized that.
Go.
So, back on the relationship side of things, would you say, Jew, that you have trust issues? I feel like you probably don't. The way you was just trying to school me, damn it.
I don't have trust issues,
Mhm.
but once I lose your trust, it's damn near never
That's
gonna
right.
come back ever again in life. So the thing about me is I have a hard time and I have an issue with men and um not their intentions, because I feel like most men make their intentions clear, or if you ask them, they
I tell you.
more or less can tell you how they feel about you at least.
Hmm.
But everyone knows that a dog's always going to go look for another bone.
Hmm.
Regardless, he can have 150 bones over here. He's always going to look for another one.
Hmm.
So
Hmm.
once I get a hint of that, bro, one little smidge of a hint,
Hmm.
I can't stop from like it drives me crazy. I can't stop. I'm looking for shit. I'm looking for trouble. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't have me looking for trouble, because you go looking for trouble, you go and
You
find
go
it.
and find it. There's no question
So
asked. Now,
if
speaking of
I
that,
look
would
for
you?
trouble, I find it, and then it's over with. It's done for. Like I ruined it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like it
Now,
is what it is.
where would you say those trust issues stem from? Is it like past hurt, stuff like that, or?
Yeah, it always comes from experiences. Like if it never happened before, I would have never knew, what it felt
To be
like,
hurt
or
by it. Yeah.
exactly. So it's like happened. So it's like you always that it's just stuck there. It's trauma.
Yeah, you're right about that.
When was your last relationship? How long ago was that? Like official
Um,
relationship?
I can say my last real relationship was 2016.
I thought you were gonna say
I
like 2006. I was gonna say, babe, you was a baby. What?
2016 was the end of my last like real like I've been dating since then, but I wouldn't call none of those niggas my exes. I would just be like I dated them, because
Yeah.
you're not my ex. I don't even know you anymore. Actually, I don't even know who you are.
Dead to me.
Who are you?
Yo, people be thinking I'm cold blooded because even I remember when I first started dating my soon to be ex wife. She's about to be one of those people I don't know anymore. Um, and she would always be like, "Yo, throughout all the years I'm around you, I never run into your exes like that because they don't exist." Like,
What ex?
What ex?
exactly.
Who
We could be
y'all
in the
know?
same room as them, and you would never know because they don't fucking exist. Like, well, why would I do
I
that?
feel like if we didn't get to the point where we love each other, we weren't boyfriend and girlfriend, bro. Because what
Mm,
what, what were we doing? Hanging out, cool, that's friends. Having sex, cool, people have
that's
sex.
fuck, buddy.
Like,
That's what
what were
that
we
is.
doing? What were
Sexual
we doing that was
companion.
special?
That's
Nothing.
right.
So
Because we're adults
hang
now.
out.
Sexual companion. I'm sorry. Sexual
We
companion.
dated. I don't even know you.
We talked, and I talk
Ex-
to everybody, so I don't really, different than
I'm
anybody
a
else.
social person. I got
Yeah,
it.
about us both,
Yeah.
okay? Um, and what happened in that last relationship? That
It was really good. It was a very good relationship. We were really close. We had really good chemistry. We were really good companions. A lot of things that I really value in relationship, like being like a companion. Like if I could hang out with you and be myself, obviously, and you
Mhm.
be yourself and we're laughing and things like that. He just had really bad insecurity problems. Like I couldn't do shit. I couldn't do anything without him. He would always want to come out with me and my friends. And in the beginning, it was cool and it was cute. But I'm like, all right, bro, I want to go be with my friends by myself, my nigga. Like,
Yeah.
you don't need to be here, bro. And he would get mad and start a fight over shit like that.
Okay.
So it was like it got to the point where we were working together and living together. So I literally didn't have my own me time.
That can be tough. And he,
So,
even outside of you working and living together, he still wanted to go out and party too.
exactly. And then I was doing my side hustle one too, and he was getting jealous of that and the relationship I had with the people that I was doing it with, and to the point where he really couldn't handle it and just broke up with me and just moved out. Like we lived together.
And how long was that? How long was the relationship?
Like 1.5 years.
Oh, Jesus. Like that's a lot. That's a lot. And I feel like you can easily fall into those type of situations because like you said in the beginning, it's cute. It's fun to be around each other all the time. But shout out to you for recognizing like, but pause, I still need my space because a lot of chicks get wrapped up in that real quick. And then next thing you know, you're years in and don't have a life of your own because you're so busy wrapped up in this nigga.
And then if something happens, you have no one to turn to anymore because you ran them all off. They're gone because you know what I'm saying? So it's like you have to have balance. Everything in life has balance, you know what I'm saying?
And try to maintain your individuality. That's one thing you have to do. You have to do that. So I feel like I definitely have trust issues. It's bad. We clearly see that from the beginning conversation. I have such bad trust issues that it's almost like self-sabotaging. To where like you said, all it takes is one little inkling for me, and I'm like, nah, I'm immediately putting you in that bag. You're a player, you're this, that, and the third. The difference is the younger me would go looking for the trouble. Now, the moment I get the inkling, that's enough for me. I'm like, I bet. I already know what you on. I don't have no time. I don't need to look at I don't need no proof. Fuck out of here. Hey Jill, welcome back, boo.
She's back. She made it.
With no mask. I know. Come on, Mexican son.
We are talking about what happened in last relationships. How did it go wrong? What did the nigga do? Because it usually is always them.
It was stemming from that whole trust issues question, and in relation to. Oh Lord! So her last situation, my man's didn't have trust. He had huge trust issues. Pretty much, it was suffocating you to death.
No, I heard her. I heard her.
Oh, you tuned in for that? Bet. So yeah, Joe. How about you? And you got trust issues, Joe? Out there in Mexico?
I think I have the opposite problem. I think I'm too trusting. You know, like I go in just kind of like everything's amazing. Like life for nothing, right? Like everyone's great, and then it's like, oh, people be out here lying for no reason.
Yeah.
I think I'm a little naive going into things and always wanting to give folks the benefit of the doubt. It never works out, but
no, it never does. I think you're muted. You're muted, Sauce.
Yeah, Sauce, you're muted.
There's a lot going on here, as you can see.
We can tell.
Flustered. Yeah. There's just so many things happening. I'm legit the opposite. Like I go into it expecting you're gonna fuck up and waiting for the shoe to drop every single time. No matter how happy I am, I'm be like, yeah, but you know, niggas ain't shit. And then I feel like I might be speaking that into existence. So I've been trying to stop because they say once you say it out loud and once that's always a thing in your head, then all of a sudden, the universe hears that and it's like, all right, you think he's ain't shit.
Let's make it happen.
Here he is, all of his ain't shitness. And I don't have, and I want to stop that, but I just don't. I can't find it in my heart to trust these hoes because I just don't. Like, I don't trust them not only with I don't trust them with my heart, with my mind, with protection. And I've never had a problem with dudes protecting me, but I just feel like it's all just a big. After the first 3 months, then we can calm down. But that first 3 months is kind of like I'm waiting.
You're right. 90-day probation period. That's what I'm on.
It's gonna happen. Can't do it.
I'm gonna learn how to actually implement that 90-day probation period because I'm like in between Hot Sauce and Jill. Like I'll start off maybe 1 week Like, yes, I trust everything you say. I'm with the shits. Then I see a little inkling of that fuck boy activity. Then I turn into hot sauce. Like, oh, I knew you wasn't shit. I was just, I was trying to give it the
Now I'm gonna treat you accordingly.
exactly. Now I have to act accordingly.
See, Dr. Matt don't trust these hoes, and I think that's so crazy. There's so many great single girls and great single boys, and
Mhm.
both of these single people be like, "This motherfucker ain't trash."
Can't
These
seem
bitches.
to find good
Like,
people.
where do you like? How do you get past that in life? Where if you can't like, if everybody is up at guard. Dudes think that women want to take them for free food. They want to go Dutch on dates. They want to do pre-dates. They want to do so much foolishness. And I'm like, see, you already starting out foolish. So this is clown ass behavior. I can't I can't applaud this. I'm not
You can't applaud it.
I can't applaud this. I can't be down with this. Like I'm too old for this shit. Almost 40 years old.
Ooh, don't do that. Don't throw that out there like that.
Maybe 40.
Ooh, don't do that.
You don't look 40.
I know that's right. Come on, Jew.
I still got 6 years, but I just feel like once you're 40, like you can just be like, 40 years old. I don't got time for this shit.
There's literally like there's no more levels of grownness once you reach
Yeah.
40. You're just like, I'm fucking grown. I'm 40,
Yeah.
bitch. Like
I'm my whole midlife. All right. Ain't shit I ain't done, and whatever I haven't done is about to be good because I'm 40 years old and I got nothing else to lose.
that's pretty much what 40 is. Yeah. So okay.
At what point do you trust the process of getting to know someone?
Ooh, that's a good question. So I
No.
tried that.
I mean,
Never, right. I tried that. It never really works out. Never really does. Tried that. Fuck
What
it.
was you gonna say, Jew? Are you on mute?
I think you are. Jew, we can't hear you, baby. Yeah.
He's not on mute.
people keep calling me stupid.
Oh, don't stop calling you or whatever.
Like, I hate that. My phone be dead dry all day, and then when I'm doing something, niggas want to blow my shit up. It's just not weird.
So yeah, what was the
What are we talking about? At what point
at what point do you trust
the
the
process of
process?
getting to know someone? I mean, I don't think
Never.
there's no point of not trusting that process. You have to get to know people to know who they are. To do if you're gonna know if you're gonna go further, if you want to deal with them, if you want to keep them in your life, if you want to keep them around. What is their purpose? You can only know what someone's purpose is until you get to know them. Like, everyone has a purpose.
And give it
Might
an
be
honest try at getting to
he
know
might
him.
be he because you just brought up if bitches only want to date niggas that bring them food. That might be his purpose, bro. He might just be here to feed me.
That is your purpose on this earth, to feed me. Okay.
Wait, you said something about food?
If every time you hit me up and you're like, yo, you want to go get something to eat, how is that me? How am I wrong for that?
Okay, can we just say that? Because again, I brought up dudes being like, you bitches just want to take me for free food. Stop offering food then. Like, what am I? I'm like dog. If you keep waving the food,
we need food to eat. We need food to survive.
To survive.
Why would we say no?
and it's not even a thing like, you want a free meal and you can't afford your own meal. Why would I spend my time going out with you to pay for my own food when I can just Grubhub some shit over here and sit down in my bed? Exactly. Like, if you're gonna ask me to go out and you're gonna make me get up out of my comfort and put on clothing and go out with you,
period.
What are we talking about?
Yes,
like, why am I
you're
going
gonna pay and you're gonna enjoy it?
Yeah, I'm a really good time. Like, you're not gonna have a bad time on the date. I'm really fucking fun. So you should be paying for the entertainment of me.
Entertainment fee. I like it. I like it.
You know what? That's what I'm gonna call it. That's what I'm gonna call it.
I'm sorry, I gotta take my fur baby out because he's harassing me. Give me a second, guys. I'll be right back.
Fur burger.
No, not the fur burger.
For dog?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hold on. Realistically, there's no way of earning trust in a relationship. People should start with a certain level of trust off rip. But what is that level? You trust in fools?
I think you could earn trust because there's certain things and there's certain characteristics that show you could trust people. You know what I'm saying? Like not really testing people, but doing certain things like, oh, I'm about to run in here real quick. Watch this. If they're really attentive to what your things, you could I could really trust you and stuff because you're really attentive. Some people may watch it, but they might not really be paying attention. You know, certain things like, oh, I can't watch, let you. You know what I'm saying? Certain things. Certain people do certain things. I feel like you can. I feel like you can. I mean, obviously, like Jill said, you should go into the relationship where everything, all your guard is not your guards down, but everybody's a good like this person is a good person because you want to feel like that. You want to feel good. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to be in there, watching your back and being mad and stuff like that because there's no point in being there. You want to be happy. But like me and Mo said, once that little one wrong thing, then what? You know what I'm saying?
Don't trust. Statistics state females are more likely to slice on a full stomach.
Probably.
I mean, after you feed me,
I ain't slicing when I'm hungry.
yeah, I'm not doing anything when I'm hungry. That's
Right.
just life. That's
Hungry
where we're at.
pussy is never good.
Never, ever,
Starving
ever.
pussy is never good.
Right. It's statistically in your best interest to feed me first. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, because you know that your blood sugar is low. You don't
Yeah,
have
I'm cranky.
energy, you're cranky.
Your
You don't.
vision.
Yeah, your vision is blurred. Like all of that stuff. You feed me, I might get a little sleepy, but that means that I'm ready to lay down. Maybe lay down naked.
Let's see where we're going
On
with
the food.
this.
I might want to cuddle wherein you could, touch me up a little bit. Yeah.
Feeling on your booty.
Yeah, they like the is that one thing that got me tripping Juby on her on her A. Marie shit. Our next question is when we were just talking about finances a lot and stuff. When do you start to discuss finances with someone? And Jill, give us a little background on this question.
Ain't no background. I'm going through it. I don't know what's appropriate. I don't know if y'all did the relationship check. You're muted. I can't hear you.
Since you're just coming on, go ahead and relationship check real quick.
You guys didn't do it?
No, we did do it.
Yep. But since you're just late coming on, then tell us where you're at right now.
I hate it here. We're approaching the 6-week mark, and as everyone knows, beyond 6 weeks, it never really goes anywhere. I'm ready to cut ties now, but I'm, and I think it's because I'm finding a lot more information about this person's finances and kind of like how they manage money and how they view money, and it's not appealing. So I don't really know if we can move on. So I try to be a fiscally responsible and do the things that I'm supposed to do. So then like I feel bad because here I am dealing with somebody who is not. And so like, literally it's been 5 weeks, right? So is that my business? Is it not my business? Should I care what they do with their We're not joining incomes, we're not married, we're getting married. Like none of those things are on the table right now. So it's kind of like, what is the relevance of this person's ability to manage their finances? I hope they're not watching either, right? What is this person's ability? Does the person's ability to manage their own personal finances matter? Especially if we're not in a place where it's relevant to me per se in that we're not joining assets or anything like that.
I think it's too early.
Yeah, it's early, but there's a part of me that understands like you being concerned about a character trait. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely.
So it's like, is this someone I could potentially build with if I already know how their brain works when it comes to money and that's not going to work with me? Do I wait to see if there's somebody who's willing to learn how to be more fiscally responsible? You know, there's a lot of different questions, and it is 5 weeks in. It's 5 weeks in.
But now I know too much, right? Like I
uh,
know too much, and it's kind of like, well, what do I do with that information? You know what I mean? Like, this is a lot, and it's a lot of just like irresponsible
So
things that I'm like, this is gross.
does he feel like he has a problem?
I feel like I told them earlier, a lot of guys are dumb. Like, I feel like you gotta lead. If you like him, you gotta lead him in that direction, and you don't know, he might go in the direction you lead him to. You can't just be like, oh, he sucks at doing this, oh, I'm gonna leave him. Like, if
Yeah.
you like him and you're comfortable around him, or you see a couple things that could use a little tweaking, see if you could work on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, try to go about it in a way that it's not directly towards, hey, your finances suck, but it's like, hey, like, I'm doing this with my money because in the future I want to buy a house. Hey, what do you want to do? And see, you know,
Yeah.
where is his head at? Where's his mind at? Does he have goals? You know what I'm saying? What's he trying to do with his life? Like, if he's bumming it every day, he don't know shit, then he needs to be on his own and figure out what the fuck he's gonna do with himself, because that means
And
that he's wasting
that's exactly how I feel. I feel like there's such a steep, like, to the point where I was like, do you know what a budget is? And the answer was kind of like, nah, what are
Oh.
like, it's one thing if you don't utilize one, right? Like, I know, you know, most people aren't necessarily super into that kind of thing. I happen to be one of those people who is very much into budgeting. So, you know, for me, it was kind of like, oh, like, you don't even know what it would even look like to budget anything. So that's concerning, right? And it's like, is it my responsibility as a person who's known you for 5 weeks to teach you all of these things? Like,
It's not your responsibility, but you'll be a good person if you do, and if he cares to learn.
Or you
Why
don't
not?
necessarily have to teach him, but just get the thought process evoked for him to start learning for himself what he needs to do. You know what I mean? Put the bug in his ear, so to speak.
Why are
but
you
what,
against teaching him?
I don't know if is it my responsibility? Because
It's not your
I'm gonna,
responsibility, but would you want to? Like, would that make you happy? Like, oh, I just taught him this and now he's using it and look at us now. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't
no.
make you feel.
It doesn't bring me
Just like,
joy.
no, I don't want to
It
do that.
doesn't bring me any joy. I mean, I think that, like, part
It
of
doesn't bring me any joy.
huh? I think it's honestly a pussy dryer. Like, I'm not even gonna pretend like that's not what's happening. Like, the more I'm learning, the more I'm kind of like, oh God, like,
Okay.
this
Okay.
it's a turn off. It's
So you
literally
gotta
a
hang
turn
him
off.
up then. You gotta hang it up.
Yeah.
Huh?
Hang it up.
It's time to let him go.
Pack him up.
If he's causing deserts to happen, it's time to let him go. It's time.
Pack it
Yeah.
up.
Because there's nothing worse than that. And I mean, I get that aspect, because it's like at a certain point in life, you know, we kind of get taught as women that, you know, we're here to help groom you and help you be a better person. But
Right.
sometimes you want to be that person that, like, can I learn something from you? Can I be the person that learns or becomes a better person for once? I don't always want to have to school somebody on how to improve yourself all the time. So I get Jill's side of it too. And it can be like, especially when you're looking for a man, a leader, a provider, for them to be like, if you're not able to, I can't take us. If you're already showing signs that you're not capable of doing those things, I'm probably gonna dry up too. Like, if that's what I'm looking for you to be. Of course, there's nothing wrong with wanting to help people out and help them improve, and nobody's gonna come to the table perfect. But I do think at a certain point we get a little tired of having to build a nigga. Let's just call it what it is. I want to come to somebody and somebody builds me for a second. Like, please build me.
Yeah. And I mean, even if he's not able to build me, it's kind of, it sounds fucked up sometimes, but like the question is like, well, what's in this for me, right? Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna pour all of this stuff into you. I'm going to get you to where you need to be. But what's in it? What's in it for me? And I can't answer that question. Like, this sounds like a lot of work, and everybody knows I'm relationship lazy. I don't want to do that shit. So rather him, like, maybe just let's be friends and you figure your stuff out, and then, like, I can't. I don't know.
Because I'm not, pussy's not getting wet anymore. I can't.
Appropriate to stay romantically involved with somebody who really isn't, I feel like, elevating my life in any significant way, you know?
Yeah, that's wrong.
I think my worst fear in that situation is me asking for something, you know, something stupid, and you be like, "Oh, I don't got it right now."
I'm like, oh, all right.
Why you don't got it?
What's happening? I don't know. She'll be back, I'm sure. We're all jumping out this episode. We've all been jumping in and out.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Yeah, this episode, to our hot wings out there, this episode is really all over the place.
We're everywhere.
Is it a full moon?
I don't know. It's something. Something's
Crazy.
in retrograde. Something's in retrograde. Let me go look it up.
My phone has never, and I have never been requested of so much tonight, and I don't know what's going on. Like, I'm confused.
We done lost you. We don't know where the hell she's gone. We're just here, you know.
She comes back.
Hopefully she does, you know.
Yeah.
Hopefully in the meantime.
But to keep on going, yeah, I think my worst fear is somebody being like, "Oh no, I don't got it," and I'm like, I literally just asked you for a
$10.
number 5 at Burger King. Like, what do you mean? Like, I can see you say, like, I don't have my wallet, or oh shit, oh damn, I left my wallet at home, but I don't got it. You don't got 847?
Listen, but you want to be a provider in my life? Oh,
Yeah,
I bet.
Alpha male, and you want me to be submissive? And that was a question that somebody asked earlier too, like about being submissive. And I think I want to ask Ju this when she comes back, but I'll start with you guys. Is it hard for you guys to be submissive in a relationship?
What I'm realizing, it's not hard for the right person for me.
Mm-hmm.
I think a lot of people come into the scene expecting that they're just automatically supposed to get submission, but don't do anything to earn it.
Mm-hmm.
I can't follow anything I don't trust 100%. So if I'm defiant, that's a clear sign that I don't trust your leadership right now.
Yeah.
And I have to get to a space where I can say, "Yep, I trust your leadership," for me to be like, "I bet whatever you want to do, I'm rocking with it. I'm submissive to it." Now, there's also people have to understand, like, there's also a way to lead where people will feel more comfortable being submissive to you. It's not, I'm the man and I'm just in charge just because I got a dick. No, that's not how it works. And it's not what I feel says and goes. It's still a collaboration that happens and a conversation that happens with your partner, but you're ultimately the one that makes the end decision.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people feel like submissiveness means yes man, means I have no input.
I'm cooking and cleaning, naked in the
I'm just butt ass naked and ready for you to implant your children in me. Like, no, it's just not. Sorry, I'm a little traumatized right now. I'm a little traumatized in this moment. But yeah, like I just feel like people have a warped idea of what submission is and what it takes to get someone to submit to you, so to speak.
Absolutely. Ju, we're asking the questions. One of the hot wings asked the question, can you be confident? And we just asked about submissiveness, but his question is very specific.
Mm-hmm.
Can you be confident, strong, and also submissive? So you seem to me like an alpha female, like you're a boss, you're on top of your shit, all of that. Can you still be submissive?
I don't know, because I don't know how to be that.
Oh, really?
And the more that I hear about that, I kind of want to try, but I feel like niggas, this is going back to niggas teaching and females teaching each other what they like and how to treat them. If a nigga would teach me how to do it and I liked it, I wouldn't mind it.
Yeah.
I think that's what a lot of men don't realize, that it doesn't matter what kind of female you are, strong, confident, bossy, whatever. I think that if you allow a woman to feel like she can trust you with being submissive, and she can, sit back and not have to lead the relationship, that you're more so in tune to, fuck with it a little bit. Like, I'll let you lead. I'll let you do what you have to do, but you have to prove to me that you're capable of leading.
Amen.
Right.
If
Amen.
you don't show me that, then I'm not going to automatically turn that over to you because then I'm not confident that you can take that route. So I'll just follow me, bro.
I got this.
I got us. I definitely got us. Jill Badu, we were talking about your situation, but he's still a sub dom. So I mean a dom,
A gentleman dom,
a gentleman dom. Is
but
he
sometimes sub.
supposed? Whose role is it to make sure that he does have enough finances, and like how does that work in this situation? He's supposed to make you happy. That's his role.
Right. Well, so this past week, because of the fact that I was learning all of these things about his personal finances, I had to assume that dominant position because there were a lot of concerns. Like, I can't even trust you to, like, have enough money to, like, get me a birthday dinner, right? Like,
Oh
if
no.
I can't trust you with that, then, like, what are we really working with?
Yeah.
And so at this point, it's very much like I'm assuming this super dom position, and one of the tasks that I had him do was literally go to a bank and find out, like, what they do there, because, like, there was the concept of banks.
What do you mean he had no
Yo,
concept
Yo.
of banks? What are we What are we saying?
she's dead serious right now too.
Tell me what that means. You don't have a concept of a bank.
I asked, like, where do you keep your money? And he said, in a safe.
Like a
Okay.
box
Old
under his
school.
bed.
We like him.
Yeah. I actually kind of like that. No, you don't like. She's like, no, I
Was
don't.
this the dude that was like, I'll just spend it and it will come right back? Or
I'm learning there's so many, like, people view money very, very differently, right? Like, and I accept that. However, I don't have to receive it, right? Like, I have to deal with that. That's just weird to me. And I'm okay with you keeping some money in a safe because that's what you do. But, like, when you're keeping, like, you get a check, you cash the check, you put the money in the safe, and then you put it in the bank so that you could pay with your debit card, you're doing a lot. Like, this is weird. Like, just like, deposit your check like a normal human being. Like, what are you doing? You know what I mean? So it was like,
like
what's
now you
happening?
don't even have to go to the bank. You just take your phone out and you can just deposit it on your phone.
Yeah,
So like if
yeah.
you're doing all of that extra shit, it's like what is you really doing?
Right. So it's just a lot of things that are concerning. So I think, so that's what ended up happening, where I was kind of like, because I have to be the dom and teach you everything, you're going to be punished for this because this is unacceptable. So it was a weird week for me.
How did you punish him?
Yeah.
So, like, there were these, like handcuffs, and basically, like, his hands and knees, or his hands and his legs were, like, pretty much
Hog tied?
back, and, like, yeah, he was hogtied essentially. And then he had to, like, repeat. He had to say something.
What did he have to say?
Yeah, I need to know. What did he have to say? I need
What
to
are
know
we
this
talking
part.
about?
Oh yeah,
She-
so Jill was like, hold
Background.
up.
Go ahead, Mo.
So Jill, don't let this innocent, face fool you over here, okay? She is actually a dominatrix. We're officially deeming you a dominatrix. I don't care what you say. But she lives this lifestyle, dominatrix lifestyle, where she finds these partners that either are doms or subs. She's versatile in her role. But as of recent, she's been having to be more dominant. And when her sub is
He's
acting
dying my
up,
head
she
up.
has when her sub is acting up, she has different punishments for him. So this is
So in this punishment, you hog-tied
We're
him.
talking about the guy. But hold on, we're talking about the guy that doesn't have no sense of money and none.
The financial issues. This is his punishment. This was his punishment.
And this you tied him up like a hog.
She hog tied him.
It needed to be done. I feel
It needed to be done.
It just had to happen.
It had to.
Who was that guy? What did he have to say? I'm not letting that go.
Well, so basically he was tasked with doing the dishes. And so while he was doing the dishes, he kept getting distracted. And so pretty much to me, that's not acceptable. If I give you something to do, you need to stay on task. So that's how to do it. And
I love it. I love it.
If Madam gives me a task to do, I will focus on the task at hand. And he literally said that for maybe like an hour straight, while I was packing for my trip and washing my hair, just doing whatever the fuck I needed to do. So I think that
he was just saying it.
Huh?
Just repeating it.
Just repeating it while you were doing whatever you wanted to do.
Yeah.
While hogtied.
Yeah.
Wow.
How long was he hogtied for?
It had to be maybe like 30, 40 minutes.
I thought she was. Never mind.
Somebody said Jill done put the whole apple in the pan.
Yo, Jill is not one to be played with. Do you understand me? I love it though. I secretly live for this, literally.
What the fuck? Me too, but I don't think I think that I would just be walking by laughing at like this nigga hogtied.
He was over here. Was he naked and hogtied? Because that makes the difference. Holy shit!
Butt ass naked.
Very good.
Very good.
Good job, Jill. Good job.
I was like, now go to 4 fucking games and find out what they have to offer, where you're gonna put your money, who you're gonna bank with, and who deserves your money. Like, what do we do?
You sent him on an assignment?
Absolutely.
Apparently I need to get into this lifestyle because that's the only way a relationship is going to work for me. That's the only way.
No, seriously, because I need to have that type of authority. Yeah. Like I said, go to the store, get me 3 bags of bread, bring them back. Lay them all like some fucking off the wall shit, and make me 3 sandwiches, cut the edges off,
toasted.
And if you don't get back in position, what?
It's super empowering, you know what I'm saying? But am I gonna submit to that guy afterwards? Probably not.
Not so much.
I had you hogtied, sir. I cannot submit to you.
To get hogtied.
Say that again.
You ain't even after all he did, he still can't get no submission. That's what I don't like about you black women.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Toxic man. Your toxic man mask. Okay.
We don't do all of that for you. You can't even be submissive.
I mean, if it had to take all of that for you to be a man and do the things that you're supposed to do, I kind of get it. I'm not submitting to that. Fuck out of here. I made you. How am I going to submit to you? I made you.
Another really, really good question. What does leading look like? And why do people feel they need a leader?
I can give my answer. It's not necessarily that you need a leader, but in any partnership, because you're 2 individuals, there has to be almost a dominant presence because someone's got to be in charge, so to speak, because otherwise it's chaos. So that's what I mean by leading. It's not like I need someone to follow. It's when you're combining 2 worlds together, someone has to be a more dominant force. Otherwise, you're just constantly working on your own agendas, and that doesn't work towards one final goal towards each other. That's in any relationship, whether you're working with somebody or anything. There's always got to be kind of like a boss and a sub. I hate using that word sub now because it feels better for me. But so
we can't both be like running the show because you'll butt heads. Somebody's gonna if we don't know who's in charge, then essentially what are we doing here? And I have
anarchy. It's called
yeah,
anarchy.
exactly. Like it's complete chaos. And I think that like we all have different strengths and stuff. So I may lead, let's say, in the finance department, but you lead in the
cleaning.
Going to
Fixing
the
the
store
house
to get bread
department.
department.
Yes.
what
The errands department. You lead in the errands department. Okay.
Jill, is he tied up in the? Oh no, you're in Mexico. I was like, what if
That's what
you
you
went
mean.
to Mexico and left him there?
Well, that would be lit if I left him tied up and left for Mexico and was like, when I get back, you better still be, tied up.
Yeah. And if you're not tied up, then
Then what's next? What do we do after that? Where do we go?
what will happen then? What happened? I don't think I want to be. I don't want that. I don't want anybody to ever feel like they can tie me up and leave me. So
Yeah, no, I don't
I'm
want to
just
submit
gonna-
to that extent.
yeah.
No.
I don't want that one at all.
Mm-mm.
No.
He's not chained to the radiator.
Shout out to the hot wings.
Yeah, with a bowl of milk. Oh,
Like a good doggy.
I wouldn't do him like that.
Yes, you would.
If he did something bad enough, I could see you doing
Exactly.
Right.
You're calling the cops because they hear a man
I just
yelling.
want y'all to know that this podcast is killing my battery.
that.
I'm
Oh,
not saying that my phone is dying because it is.
she
It
said,
is
but it is.
dying, but I've been on the charger this whole time and it hasn't gone above 10%.
Oh,
Oh,
damn.
shame.
Oh, damn. All right, bet.
That's-
we gonna get
I'm not going anywhere. I'm just letting y'all know. I don't understand.
It's not drop off.
If I leave, I will be back. No, but if anytime you have to drop off, that's perfectly fine. And we're probably just gonna end it probably around 10:45. So about 15 more minutes of shit talking. That's what we have to do is talk all the shits and get all the things out of
Can
here.
we take a pause really quick so I could just do my favorite thing with you? Can I just get a tongue check really quickly? I love when she sticks out her tongue.
She was doing that earlier.
Ah, I love it. That big old long tongue. Turn to the side so they can see just how. Oh my God, it's
No.
magic.
Oh.
Okay, thank you.
See, and then you wonder what. So, do you have groupies?
Bruh, did we really ask that
I
question?
know, because I want to know, like, because we always ask the dudes about groupies, and we asked Red Shades, last week or whatever. But Jew's on a different level. Like,
I might be a groupie. I actually might be a groupie.
I might be a groupie too. Because I'd be like, oh, look what she did. Oh, wait. Let me go to the swipe.
Zoom in. Can I zoom in on that one? Let me zoom in.
What is it like for you having male groupies that just always want to be there? You see them all the time. They know your name. They know your life. They see you every day. They probably got a bank full of your pictures. What's that like?
Bank. I love it.
I don't want to say it's weird, but it is different. But I don't mind it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what can I do?
This is what I do out here.
How do they approach? Do they talk to you, or do they kind of stay in the guidelines, or do they like kind of bum rush you off?
Some people are shy, and they're I feel like they're the weird ones, but they're just shy. They'll like stare at you, and they know who you are, but they won't say anything, and they'll just stare. Other people will come and just chat away and tell you things and want to tell you what to do. Kind of like some people feel the need to tell me what to do. Like, oh, you should do this and you should do that, and you should do this. You should work with this person. This would be great, and you should blah, blah, blah.
She has one after.
Someone said they found out about you today, and you officially have another
next
groupie.
one wanted, hey, you look at my son does music here. Go on his SoundCloud, listen to this. And...
Yes.
Oh boy. Well, you also have female groupies. Hi, I'm one of them. Hot sauce.
Hi, babies.
Hi, we're groupies. I feel like female groupies are way more fun though. We're way more fun.
Yeah, because it's
you're muted. You're muted, hot sauce.
Oh, it's more relatable and like I feel like more of the time it will be genuine because I touch them in a certain way as a woman. Men it's just like, oh, she's cool and she's cool to look at and blah blah blah.
And she got a body.
Right. So it's like it's giving me 3 times more reasons to talk to her rather than me just talking to her because of how she looks. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So it's like
What?
I'm sure there's girls out there that like me and like how I look, but even if they did, they're attracted to who I am.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Are you into
I am. I'm bisexual.
Oh,
Yeah.
one of us.
Hello, family. Hello.
Sign me up.
Okay, here we go. We're starting this. Is it time?
I know you was coming for me, and Tia is in the comment section, and she
Here we
told
go.
me
Here we go.
Thursday, so I'm officially a part of Gang Gang. Okay?
Oh, she did. She told you that.
Yep.
That's what she said. Really?
Yep. If you didn't know, I have a girlfriend
Well, you was chose.
by Tia.
By Dr. Lights, apparently. She was chosen.
Is Tia into the?
Oh, Tia, me and Tia are two peas in a pod. We're fluid. We're fluid.
Oh, that's a good person to be chose by. She's pretty lit.
She is beautiful, and she's a whole doctor. And if I was gonna get chose, that's who I want to get chose by. So I
What's your doctor girlfriend. Where you find her?
She's taken.
Where? All right, but where did you find her?
Oh,
She stole it right from underneath my arm. Right underneath my arm. My best.
literally Mo's best friend. And she chose me. I didn't even say nothing.
Right.
She picked me. So
You don't really like her, man. Swing her.
Swing it that way. Swing it this way, fam.
somebody asked, like, what's your DMs like?
Oh yeah, good question. I'm sure it's stupid. How many dick pics a day? Do you get a lot of dick pics?
I hate dick pics.
I hate dick pics.
Especially the
I
unsolicited
didn't even
ones.
ask you.
Thank you.
I didn't ask. What made you send me that?
Yo, like, did you wake up that confident today where you were like, here we go, here's my dick? Like, why?
The worst
Here's my
dick pics
dick.
be the one where, like, I hate the dick videos. The dick videos are even worse because you sat there and you waited to the right moment to when you was about to explode and you took
Like,
that
ooh,
video.
let me get my camera.
And
Ooh,
then
let me
before
get
you
that.
even wipe your nasty ass hands off, you sent that shit to me so that I can watch. I didn't ask you for that shit. I didn't ask you for that shit. Take it back. Or some.
I never got the
I'm
full
telling your mother.
ejaculation video. I've never
You
gotten
gotta get the
that.
nut videos, bro.
What? I feel like that's another level of disrespect. Don't you dare send me that thing exploding. Don't you do that.
Explosion.
Have you guys ever like requested it though? Because I feel like they're almost always unsolicited.
Oh no, sometimes I ask because I need to know what I'm dealing with. So let me see what that thing looking like. Let me see what that thing's twerking like. Let me see.
I feel like I only want to see a nut video if we had sex before. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, let me. You know what I'm saying? Like, but if no.
No.
No. Yeah, I've never really asked for a jerk off video. I've never asked for that, but I have asked for a dick pic. I have. I need to know
I send pics all the time, but they are usually solicited. So that's why I can't run for president or any type of public office because I'm out here and I feel like I should have an OnlyFans because I don't have a problem with it. But then I also do know they have an image and la la la. So I'm not gonna run for president because the first thing I know, Twitter. But because I take such good effort when I do send my pics out there, if they were to leak, popping.
You lit, like we about to pop, like
tag my name in that bitch.
Henny and Hotwings about to be viral.
And I do make sure no face, no case. But just in case you make the face, tag me. I be always check like there's all these groups on like Facebook and shit like exposed bitches of Boston. I'd be like,
so sad. It's so sad.
I know I sent you that picture, Jimmy.
Like
really?
like
I send different niggas the same series of pictures so I know who got what.
There's
so
the standard.
I be knowing who sent who did. If it gets leaked, it was you, Tyrone.
Not Tyrone.
I saw you. I sent that specific one to you. Like you gotta be careful out here. You gotta make sure that you can document your bullshit.
Yeah.
Your nudes.
Yeah, absolutely.
I always said if I ever get to that level of famous where I'm like, if I ever get to that level of famous where the hackers are looking for my nude pics, then I'm just meant to blow up at that point. That's just it. Because you're gonna find them. I've sent them out in the World Wide Web. It has happened. So
and they're good.
they're good. You know, I take a lot of. Actually, I actually thank someone for coming on the show with some news.
Thank you.
Here's some news. I appreciate you.
So kind. You, Badu, do you send nudes?
No, I take horrible. You know, I take horrible pictures.
She's like, nah.
A couple of good ones. A few.
Yeah, I
feel
have
like-
like one solid one, and that's it. Like, I can't keep sending that out, you know. So
Practice, though, bro. Like you can't just be out here like giving up. Like you gotta really find your angles. You really gotta, toot your booty and
Make it a day, like
decide.
whole photo shoot.
I don't know if that's something that like I want to put any energy towards. Like, I've just accepted I'm not good at it, and it's okay. You know, like.
I think you're good in video anyway, because every time I see you naked, it's awesome. It's awesome.
Oh yes, I excel in that genre.
Yeah. She can do video.
Genre. I'm well.
I'm good live and in movement. Yes, I'm great.
And I don't do that. I don't do like the FaceTime and shit, and that's how I got catfish. But like I'm starting to do it a little bit more now. It just takes. I can't multitask on a fucking FaceTime. I can't.
I be doing mad shit on FaceTime.
Yeah, all the shit.
There's some. I commend you, women and men who can be on Face. My sister bought a whole fucking contraption for her car so that she can be able to FaceTime her people, and I'm like, oh no, why?
I FaceTime, like, of course, Bestie gets the FaceTime. Somebody I'm fucking, you're gonna get a FaceTime 1000%. But outside of that, I'm not really interested in FaceTiming unless, like, I'm trying to meet you. Yeah, unless I'm trying to meet you and we can't physically meet. Okay, let's FaceTime so I can have a conversation with you face to face. But that's the only reasons. I don't really feel like calling my general friends and looking at their faces while I'm talking to them. Like, that's a bit much. While she was over here cleaning her teeth with that crazy tongue.
I didn't even realize I was doing that, but that's me.
That's you. You're the friend that just calls and speaks to you randomly. Just let me
I'll
look at
be
your
in
face.
the kitchen cooking. She'll be over there doing whatever, and we just on FaceTime.
Not even looking at each other.
Not even looking at each other, bro. I'll be in the gym.
Just to be on it.
Yeah. Just to pass time if you're doing something. Like, I'll be in the gym on a Stairmaster. I'm like, yo, talk to me, yo. Come on, make this conversation. Like, if the conversation
like, make this go.
Yeah, it'll go.
Gotcha. What is happening? I'm not getting any responses for September.
No, I'm here. I just want to know what this little kid is doing in this living room. Hey, you, get out. You can find it later. I know. He's looking for a little chain. It's not important. But yeah.
It's just not important.
Yeah, it's just not important. So what do you have coming up next? Like, what you have going on? Like shows, virtual.
It's Rona.
Right? It's Rona.
Rona don't mean that the party is
I
up.
got a virtual show. I want to say the 25th. I think that's a Sunday, October 25th, and that's my dad's birthday. With DJ Alcide. That's a virtual show that I'm doing. I'm about to drop a video any minute now. It should be coming out.
Is that the one I've seen a little snippet for?
A little snippet for that.
Excited for that one.
Lost Talk Volume 2 is out. It's going great. Keep streaming. Keep listening. I have 2 other videos coming out, and those are features. So boom. And yeah.
Can I just get a set cameo for the next video, please? I'm just trying to be in it.
If I hit your line and you don't come, it's over for you.
Can it hit the line? Hit it. All right.
I'm there. I'm already there.
Do not threaten me with a good time. I'm there.
And just we talked about this earlier, but so you're a vegan. Did we talk about that? Yeah.
I'm plant. I call myself plant-based. When I first converted, it was vegan, but I can't be fully vegan because boom, leather in my car. I wear leather bags. I wear leather shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care about certain things. I'm not so selective on, I'm not like vegans are strong. They're like,
Yeah.
oh, don't know.
No
Yeah.
animals.
I care, but not to the point where I'm gonna, fight nobody or be upset about it. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? My main reason for going vegan, I consider myself plant based now, is because of the environment of what animal agriculture is doing to the planet. I have a strong desire to save the world as best as I can and doing my part and keeping my carbon footprint as small as possible. That was my reason for going vegan. But I'm plant based now. I still don't eat meat. I don't eat land animals. But if you make your rice and it got butter in it, I'm gonna eat it. Oh well. I'm hungry. If someone brought home and it's 2 o'clock in the morning, shrimp fried rice, I'll eat it. I'll just pick around the shrimp, shit like that. Like
Mhm.
vegans won't do that. I'll do
Yeah.
that. I'm plant based. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
Got you. Got you.
And do you still work out pretty heavy and stuff like that?
I've been slacking.
Do you train heavier people whose waist
I
beats don't fit anymore?
I used to train a lot. It's coming winter season. I try to pick up a few clients because I know girls need help, but I'm only trying to do like people that will like do it on either like a bi-weekly or monthly basis. Like if you're a once a week type of person or here or there, I don't got time for that. I don't got time because I'm not the best trainer when it comes to calling you and being on your back about shit. I
Yeah.
am gonna tap in every day faithfully. You ready to go to the gym? We outside, blah 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 blah. But
Mhm.
if you're not giving me the energy, then that's it. I'm not gonna
Yeah.
keep on keeping on. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like it works more for people when they be like, yo, how much for the month and how many times a month can we do it, and let's schedule it in.
Yeah.
Boom, let's do it like that. I don't mind switching shit around for people because I know shit happens, but I feel like people are more committed if they dedicate
Commit.
that time and their money to that shit. And I've
Yeah.
seen don't get me wrong, people have paid me for a month and did 2 weeks and never came back. But at
You
least they
win.
did that 2 weeks, because if
Yeah.
they did one day, they probably would have only did one day. You know what I mean? So it's
Mhm.
like shit like that. So yeah, I'm about to start a new 2 clients that did a month. Let's see if they can. I'm staying strong. I tell people 8 weeks. 8 weeks is the when you start seeing results, and you probably could start working out by yourself at then.
Yeah,
You
because
could
you
just
learn a pretty
start
good
doing what I
regimen.
know and just
That's
go
what
do it
that's
yourself.
what I need. I kind of just need to get started and figure out what to do because I used to love going to the gym. Corona hit and I love going to the refrigerator. It is my favorite thing to
It's your
do.
favorite workout.
The only workout I get is climbing all 3 flights of these stairs several times a day because I forgot something because I'm forgetful. So,
Mhm.
and I weighed myself today and I was like, this is why my waist beads is so tight around
Mm.
my chest. Sometimes I wake up in the middle of the night and be like, I'm suffocating. And it's like,
I don't want your waist beads to be at your chest, though. I don't.
it's right
Not
under
the
here.
waist beads on the chest.
And they used to be all the way by my panty line when I was taking up my panties, my little G string. They used to get caught up. Now they don't get caught up no more because they right under my titties. They cannot come down. So I might just 8 for the month.
Does I need help? I need help.
Yeah, just hit me on the DM and we'll figure it out. I'm down.
Yeah,
I be in the gym. It's nothing to me.
I got to make up my mind to not
I'm
be a
fun.
lazy bitch
I
because
also offer meal guidance and meal plan too. I'll let you know,
good.
hey, don't eat that. I'm gonna tell you about yourself. Yo, you fucked up. Yo, you fucked up again, bro. I'm
I
gonna
Yeah.
think I
tell
could.
you
I
one
wouldn't be
more
able to take
time,
that from Jew. I'd be
and then
hurt.
I'm gonna
Like,
tie you up like a hog.
Mhm.
oh, oh, he's added that to the regiment. Okay, all right.
Niggas is getting tied up for not doing the right thing.
It's true.
Wow.
You got it?
Yeah.
What happened? What
We
you
gotta go.
transplant? Uh-oh.
Don't tell me you took a picture of the hog.
I did. I sent her the video.
Oh my God, you did. Oh my God.
Don't sign off after this. We are
We gotta get offline.
tell us where we can find you.
Jew died. Jew died. She
You-
died.
we can have a sidebar meeting. You don't have to log off, but we're gonna end live. But we want to make sure that they can find you, they can start following you because I think you did actually get quite a few new fans.
Yes, you did.
That's
All the
lit.
groupies.
We want to see.
We want to see it.
No, hot wings. This is for us.
Yeah, tell us where we can find you, everything.
You can find me on all streaming platforms for music, which is iTunes, Apple, SoundCloud, Spotify, YouTube, Pandora, whatever else y'all
All
stream
that.
y'all music on. Just search Lord Jew, Lord space Jew. That is my name. Then on
Lord.
Instagram, you can follow me at It's Lord Jew, ITSLORDJU, no spaces, no nothing, just It's Lord Jew. And then Twitter, one of my favorite apps, my favorite social medias.
She's crazy on
My
Twitter. She's
my
crazy.
name is at Plant Bay Jew, PLANTBAEJU, Plant Bay Jew.
And you be turning up on the Twitter. I'm gonna go
Yes,
follow
she
you.
does.
I began activated. I'm
Yes, she
sorry.
does.
Someone's gonna hang me one of these days.
I live for watching Drew's Twitter feed. Like I live for that shit.
Shit's
Oh, right now,
nasty.
plant-based bay.
Click.
That is
Plant
plant-based bay.
Plant Bay Jew.
Plant-based Jew.
Yeah.
Plant-based Jew.
Okay. Sound like a Haitian name or something. What was that?
And Mo.
Oh yes, you can find me, Ms. Mofilla, on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter under the same tag, MZMOPHILA. Also, you can follow my podcast, Let's Get Naked, LEZGETNAKED, on Instagram and Twitter with an underscore without one on Facebook. And you can catch me every single Monday and Wednesday nights on fucking SparkFMOnline.com. Massive vibes with my homie DJ Live. And yeah, that's where you catching me, Jill. Where can they find you, my love?
On Instagram, I'm Jill_Badu, and that's about it.
At least that one had a
You
little
should
bit
have
more
a website.
excitement.
Treating niggas like hogs.com.
Okay, hogtyingniggasallday.com. That's her website.
Team Hog Tie.
Team hogs.
One guy all of a sudden. Yeah.
That's your vibe now.
That's
That's
the whole
That's
thing.
it.
They want to see Mr. Hog, all kinds of stuff. The Hot Wings don't know how to act. Make sure you follow myself, Miss Hot Sauce, to you across all social media shits. And Henny and Hotwings on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all kinds of stuff. iTunes, Stitcher, YouTube. People go watch the whole entire episode, see facial expressions, all that good stuff on YouTube. I see you guys running the numbers up. They're little numbers right now on YouTube. It's so cute. It'd be like
numbers.
so cute. But yeah, go watch us on YouTube. You can listen to us on TuneIn Radio, all kinds of great stuff. And make sure you guys are tuned in to Spark FM Online. Just put it on in your background, have a good time. Black owned, female owned. We're running Boston completely out of the water. So make sure that you guys are paying attention and supporting. And if you need advertisements, holler at your girl.
Facts.
Christmas, Black Friday, Cyber Monday,
Facts.
Thanksgiving. And with that said, people, we are officially out of here.